This is my life's work, Cassie! You need to shut up!
Chapter 4. A princess returns to the Islands of Copper. When Jessica came to the other side, she was amazed at the world around her. She and her dog, Shaggy, were standing in an amazing bright light that covered them in a golden glow. The sky was beautiful, cerulean blue, and free of clouds. The grass she stood on was long, up to her knees, and bright green. She suddenly felt an amazing feeling of joyousness, like she belonged to this place, like this was her home. Her dog was overjoyed too, and ran around, barking joyously. A single, large, black bird circled overhead. Although Jessica could have stayed in this place forever, she decided to get a move on. She started to walk in the direction in front of her. Her dog loyally followed her into the vast field. After a while of walking, the field slowly turned into a gravel walkway that curved and meandered in the hills. Eventually, other people joined her on the path. They chatted endlessly about the princess returning to the islands, even though she had no idea what she was talking about. She liked hearing what they were saying because it was interesting. Eventually, she could see a beautiful white tower looming over the horizon, and the sight of it made her feel such indescribable joy that it could feel nothing else, and she went to the tower. But eventually, the skies turned stormy and dark. The clouds swirled above her. The other people were visibly distressed. One person's bright brown horse neighed and ran fastly towards the tower. Jessica felt very frightened. She didn't know what was going on. She could see dark shapes galloping along the hills, eventually coming right up to the trail. They were huge, black horses, with fiery red eyes and long flowing manes. Riding them were muscular, scary men with pitch black armor and blood-red eyes, showing through their helmets. One of them raised his night-black sword and swung it down, letting it go. It hit the ground with an ear-shattering bang, and the pointy part buried in the dirt.
All right!
His gravelly voice rang out to the crowd, who stood still with fear.
The princess has returned! Where is she?
I know she is here.
I know she is here!
He ejaculated, scanning his evil eyes through the crowd. Shut up! After a moment of anticipation, his eyes locked on Jessica, and she knew, to her shock, that she was the one that he was after her. He screamed.
She is princess!
Shit! And suddenly, all the horses and the people on them charged into the crowd, and one of the evil people grabbed Jessica by the arm, hard, and she yelled out in pain.
Let me go!
She demanded.
Hey! Hey!
A peasant man yelled from afar.
Let our princess go!
He yelled before the crowd descended upon the evil men. Jessica could not fight because she did not have a weapon, or she would gladly fight. After only 15 minutes of fighting, all of the dark knights were either ran away or were dead, their innards bleeding on the path, and their equine companions fleeing from the path.
Hi!
Said a young girl with wild red hair.
You're our princess, aren't you?
Jessica smiled ear to ear.
I think so, little girl.
The little girl grinned even wider.
Yoy!
She yelled and jumped out to hug Jessica, which she cautiously but warmly accepted. She looked up to find that the hen people, were surrounding her with beaming faces.
Welcome back, princess! What the fuck? Hen people?